Dear all, welcome to my channel Upcoming World TV. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for upcoming videos and notifications. Today I am giving you information on Alibaba, their business model, strategy and about their future plans. Alibaba is one of the most powerful e-commerce company in the world. Alibaba is owned by Jack Ma, who is a popular and has his own distinct personality. Jack Ma is one of the co-founders of Alibaba Group. If you are someone who is active on social media sites, then you must have heard of him. He is the real rags to riches success story, and his motivational speeches are quite popular on the internet. He born in China, Jack Ma started learning English at an early age. He even attended college with English as a base subject. Kindly note, after failing in the entrance exam for 4 straight years. Due to his proficiency in English, he started his career as a tour guide for international travelers. After that, he served as an English teacher at a local university. Therefore, he applied to Harvard Business Schools and got rejected 10 times. He then went on to apply for 30 different jobs and was rejected by all, including the KFC. During his struggle days, he once visited the US, and there he discovered that there is a bright future for internet businesses in China. Later in 1999, he saw a market gap in the Chinese trading ecosystems and he launched Alibaba, and the rest is history, as we say. Let's discuss about their revenue profits. As per stats, following are the revenues, profits and valuation figures of Alibaba in 2019. Their revenue was $56 billion and their profit was $13 billion, and their company's or group valuation is $479 billion. Alibaba's subsidiaries. Alibaba is a group of companies that controls many individual internet businesses known as subsidiaries. Here is a list of Alibaba's subsidiaries: Alibaba.com, Lazada, AutoNavi, Taobao, Tmall, Alipay, AliExpress, 1688.com. Let me explain you here some little bit about their subsidiaries. Alibaba.com is the B2B mean business to business platform that connects Chinese wholesale suppliers and manufacturers with the global wholesalers and retailers. Whereas Lazada is a B2C mean business to consumer e-commerce company being operated in Southeast Asian countries like Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia and Malaysia, etc. AutoNavi is a map navigation software just like Google Maps. Taobao generates 80% of their revenue. It's a B2C e-commerce marketplace that connects small business owners in China with the customers in China. Tmall, on the other hand, is the marketplace that connects global brands like Zara with consumers in China. AliExpress is a B2C marketplace that connects Chinese wholesalers and retailers to global consumers, whereas Alipay is a payment wallet for Chinese consumers just like PayPal. 1688.com is the B2B marketplace that connects Chinese factories with Chinese wholesalers and retailers. Most sellers on Alibaba.com buy their goods from 1688.com, but please note that 1688.com website's displays language is Chinese only. As you can see, Alibaba's subsidiaries are focused on serving different kind of users, all somewhat related to e-commerce. Here is graphic representations of Alibaba's subsidiaries. Let's discuss Alibaba's business model. Alibaba's business model is quite fascinating. The crux of their model is the function just like a pure play marketplace. In other words, Alibaba follows the assets-light model. Being assets-light model means not owning any major assets, just facilitating the transactions and letting the players on the both sides do their work. Alibaba is not interested in dictating the terms of shipment, customer service, or experience. They do only one thing, connecting sellers with the buyers, and they do that very well. Here's how a typical transactions happens on Alibaba, AliExpress, and Taobao websites. Step 1. A buyer searches for the product on Alibaba's website. Step 2. The buyer finds the product she was looking for and checks its various elements like shipping time, shipping modes, shipping methods, packaging, payments, seller trustworthiness factors, ratings, reviews, and then decide to check out securely using Alibaba's checkout system. If required, the buyer can also chat with the seller directly and request for any additional product information. Step 3. Seller on receiving the order prepares for its shipment and dispatch via its own network of logistics agents or companies. Step number 4. The buyer receives the products within the stipulated time. In case the buyer requires support, she or he can directly contact the seller. Interestingly, Alibaba does not cut sales commission or transaction fees from the sales proceeds of its sellers. Instead, they earn most of their revenue from sellers in the form of ads fees. Seller can buy keywords and rank higher in the search results, just like how Google AdWords functions. In short, Alibaba doesn't collect any fees from the sellers or buyers for selling or buying or using their platform. Instead, it generates its revenue from sellers' ad. What separates Alibaba from Amazon is the fact that Alibaba does not own or control the fulfillment or the customer's experience part of e-commerce systems. As a buyer, you have to agree the terms of the sellers. The number of days of shipments, the time of delivery, warehouse packaging, customers support, etc. is taken care by the sellers themselves. Alibaba just provides a safe and trusted platform to connect buyers with the sellers. That's it. Alibaba model explain the reason why their operating margin is better than Amazon's. When you don't own warehouse fulfillment centers, customer support centers, etc., then your cost obviously drop down. This is also the reason why Alibaba has just 100,000 employees as compared to Amazon's 750,000 employees. Where Amazon itself tries to control and sell all products, Alibaba's aim to create many independent Amazons. Let's discuss Alibaba's strategy. Alibaba's strategy is to empower Chinese sellers and make them reach to as many buyers as possible. The core objective is to facilitate global and domestic e-commerce seamlessly. With a tight grip on the Chinese market, Alibaba has positioned itself well, and given to the capital strength, Alibaba is no mood to allow any outside company like Amazon to enter the Chinese internet market. In fact, Amazon has lost the war against Alibaba in China in 2019, Amazon announced that it's closing its domestic marketplace in China to focus more on other emerging markets like India. However, Amazon continues to serve Chinese consumers through its program called Amazon Global, buying from US, UK, Germany, etc. from Amazon stores. Alibaba understands its Chinese customers better than Amazon. They know how to market and position so as to gain market share in China. In fact, Taobao alone accounts for 80% of the online sales happening in China. Alibaba also goes big on marketing on special events like single days. As per estate, Alibaba sold a record 66 billion worth of goods on a single day in 2019. Whereas Amazon has not been so aggressive with marketing and product categories. It's also a well-known fact that Chinese government supports and encourages local Chinese businesses over international companies. In fact, that's also one of the reasons why Facebook and Google couldn't enter China. To conclude, Alibaba's strategy seems to be hold their grips on their biggest strength, for example, Chinese market, and continuing functioning with its assets-light business model. Let's discuss the future of Alibaba. Alibaba is not as ambitious as Amazon. All it wants is to empower Chinese sellers and connect them to the local and global buyers. With that in mind, I saw Alibaba entering new internet businesses in China and Southeast Asia. But as far as global expansion like Amazon or entering new non-internet verticals is concerned, I don't see that happening. Alibaba seems to be positioned well and already showing strong operating margin, and Alibaba isn't type of a company that will hammer its margin for extraordinary growth or ambitions. So we can say they will play safe in near future. Thank you very much for listening full video. Kindly subscribe to the channel and you will get all the new videos notification.